Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on top left side as the Panzer Force, we have Swifto. Spawn on bottom right side as his friend, we have jee80. Oh, looks like he said he's going to quit. See you later. We do now have the miniature sector being captured on up. We do looks like a Panzer Grenadier opener, no setting Grad. Engineer is now being employed on the field. We see a third engineer. Let's go and see a third engineer. This map is pretty large, so second Kenny grab wouldn't hurt. Third engineers will help out capping pressure. Engineers going straight for this cutoff sector. He's going to try to get this fuel income going. The 16 fuel income. Going for the mission sector as well. And fourth engineer opener? Fifth engineer opener? Is he going straight for Rangers or Airborne? So we got appears to be a 5 engineer opener with no barracks. So he's going for a capture game. I've not been paying attention to the chat whatsoever. G43 is now being deployed on the field. At this point in time, G43 is a little bit overkill versus all the engineers. He doesn't really actually need to go for it, but of course, that's with capture vision. Munition sector being captured on up. This munition sector being captured on up as well. Munition sector has been captured on up. Engineers, of course, can ease the force on back. Personally, I sort of like the music in these games. I always find the background music always very nice for most games. Even games that don't do all too well usually have at least a decent soundtrack to go along with it. Even Command & Conquer 4. Engineers heading up north to the fuel sector. Munition sector being captured on up. US players is maintaining great capture game. Panzer Grenadiers capture all these sectors as well, so the Panzer player is doing just fine as well. So I've not been paying attention to the chat, but more focused on the control. Engineers back here. We do have the support weapons center. Is it going to be 30 cal or sniper? 30 cal first. This map maybe a little bit too big for 30 cals, honestly. At least in this stage of the game where we don't have riflemen. Various sectors being captured on up. Panzer Grenadiers moving around.
Kampfgruppe is losing a munitions depot to the enemy.
No, this is a more laid-back casting setting, so it's not really a competitive setting. Panzer Grenadiers engaging, but looks like this squad is actually not really engaging. Looks like only one or a couple of the guys weren't properly firing, but the Panzer Grenadiers now falling on back. Engineers do take a bit of damage there.
We are losing a sector.
Of course, it doesn't take too much to force back engineers. Get a bit of damage on the engineers. Various sectors being captured on up. 30 cal now sitting on up behind the heavy cover. In a very defensive position. Of course, maybe a little bit too defensive. Don't really like the placement of that. Engineers, of course, do get force on back. Triage center for engineers? Sure, they're wounded, but they're not going to win fights. I still don't know what his plan is. Going for the fuel sector. One piece is ceding quite a bit of control.
grenades at our disposal.
Incendiary grenades are not going to be useful in this situation. He is not seeing a single rifleman, and incendiary grenades are way overkill on engineers. I disagree with that. Now I got some more engineers here. How many engineers are on the map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, just the 5 and the 130 cal.
Stealing a victory point from beneath our noses.
For that, and because I'm also used with haven't gotten good sleep lately. Like, I have not been on 100% for a couple months now. But you know, I got the Panzer Grenadiers getting some damage, of course. Fuel sector being captured on up. Engineers pushing their way forward.
Infantry section ready to move out. Kampfgruppe company is available to take the field. The enemy is seizing our territory.
Various sectors being captured on up. Is there a landmine here? Looks like a landmine's being built here. New sector's starting to slowly go on down. We do now have the fast capture upgrade. Interesting. As well as a pair of landmines. Any sort of mine detection would be good. He knows he's fighting against mass engineers. And I suppose he hasn't seen any landmines just yet.
We are losing a munitions depot.
Leningrad does, or Sniper does get a good shot there. Leningrad, still no doctrine selected. Good, it's there onto this Panzer Grenadier.
We are losing a sector.
Does get a bit of damage there onto the 2-2. Still receiving fire, needs to keep his distance. And he's still being shot. Engineers do push their way forward. Panzer Grenadiers will easily force these guys back. We do have an early Panzer here because, well, assuming he's going to be fighting against an early Greyhound. But his field capture game is doing quite well. He has not gone for even a supply yard yet, so he may not be able to forward out a Greyhound for teching up. Engineers still running around.
The enemy is attacking a
Still wondering if he's trying to go for airborne or Rangers at this point. He's doing a good job of capturing all the sectors. Now got the engineers falling on back.
Capture complete. No enemy contact in area. Torp ready.
Infantry half track now being employed on the field. Panzer your command now being employed on the field.
Ready for orders. Our forward supply lines are broken. Point captured. Grenadiers ready. We've upgraded our status. Auto repairs are finished. After extending
Infantry track pushes his way forward. So no doctrine selected just yet. Engineers now falling back. Good patch truck hit there. An observation post there. Interesting. He's going for a large number of observation posts onto munition sectors, qualifying for more landmines, but still. Is he just going to try to fight with landmines the entire game? He does spot these landmines here, thanks to the Panzer Grenadiers. Might be taking time to shoot them now. At this point in time, maybe additional Leningrad for mine detection would be in order. And we'll have a better way of spotting them than using the Panzer Grenadiers, since the Panzer Grenadiers do have to get pretty close and don't immediately spot the landmines. Oh, the Kenigrad does spot him nearly instantaneously. He knows he hasn't destroyed the landmines. He is creeping forward, does spot that one. Doesn't get a pin or any damage onto it just yet. There you go, got a hit there. Still another one. He should be aware of it. He did see it. I'm not sure if he realized that he still has seen it.
Ready to move into action. Attention, the enemy advances. Panzer, we must defend the enemy's advances on our victory points.
More landmines there, so he's still just playing the fight with landmines.
Secured, no contact.
A 2-2 against all landmines, and they may not actually be very good. Where did that landmine explode? This one.
Grenadiers here.
Two more landmines there. More landmines there, so yeah, he is just going to try to fight with landmines. He may not be able to spot these landmines. There's two of them there. Both of them do get detonated. And it looks like both the Panzer grenadiers in the back do lose a model. Going to take some damage there. 2-2 push way forward. The 2-2 will likely destroy the half track itself if it engages. 2-2 does score the kill. And Pantrix do fall back. That's one time those Pantrix are not very useful. You have a motor pool in the field.
Awaiting instructions.
Does spot another pair of landmines here. I wonder. There's more landmines everywhere. Jeez. Engineers do spot the Kenigrad. Kenigrad does go down. Best to use a Burgundiga to get that recovered.
Forward supply lines are broken. You men are barely needed. Don't fuck up. Grenadiers ready. Send your mission orders.
Does have a Panzer Support Command, which is maybe Iron for Panthers. Got another Kenigrad here. He needs the better mine detection than using the Panzer Grenadiers for that. You know, he has spotted these landmines, but not if you realize it's spotted as one thing.
Losing a fuel depot to the enemy.
So switch over to the US player right now. US player has a good munition reserve. He has two snipers.
One kill.
And he does run these landmines. This one is spotted. He can clean that one up. Sniper does get a couple good shots there. Does blow up that landmine, though does blow up one of his guys. Another observation post there, and is still playing the fight of landmines. Got incomplete landmine here as well as a fully built one. And we do have Luftwaffe ground forces now selected.
Losing ground out there.
Got two Kenigrads in this region. Doesn't see this landmine just yet. I don't see any more landmines over here.
We have finished construction.
Oh, got another pair of landmines here. That is... and two here. He is... last time I checked, he had like 200 munitions, and now he has it down to 50. He's building landmines everywhere. This area is becoming more mined up in Afghanistan. After all, Afghanistan became the #1 landmine capital in the world after the Russians withdrew from it, or the Soviets, I should say. Carpet land bombing or mining entire regions upon their retreat. Mission sector being decaptured.
Our supply
Still got
lines
this
are
30
being
cal here.
destroyed.
Has this 30 cal even
Supply lines
fired?
are broken.
It has
We have territory
taken a little bit
supply.
damage. More landmines here.
A fuel point is being
Rebuilds the
seized.
landmine here and here.
Forward supply lines are broken.
I got a bad feeling about this, son.
Engineers taking some damage.
Supply lines are broken. We have
Supply
territory
yard
cut
level
off from
1.
supply.
Construction.
Doesn't really have the high population at the moment to really warrant it, honestly. Kaliningrad here. AT gun may take it out, but doesn't have vision of it at the moment. It does camouflage there, so it really doesn't have vision of it. Does find a landmine. Does get this other one spotted. Does not clean that one up. More landmines here.
Munitions point captured.
US player going for another landmine.
Torp ready.
He does spot this one here. Of course, Kaliningrads can't defuse landmines. And this one, engineer does fall back. He may try to go for a squad wipe. He may actually get it. Or maybe not. Kaliningrad does get the VP captured.
Loud and clear. Says
Camouflage Kaliningrads could be very useful trying to detect these landmines.
infantry section.
And now he will be destroying this one. That guy charges forward against a landmine,
Under attack. Ready for combat mission.
which is not a good idea. You should never charge a landmine. More landmines here. US snipers push his way forward. Does spot the engineers laying down a landmine. What if that landmine's complete? It is not complete. Just need to dust it up a little bit and then it can be ready to explode.
We're losing ground out there.
It's all on.
Another landmine detected. And sniper detected and AT gun as well. A Kaliningrad does go down. Best use Berkantiga to get that recovered. That landmine's built. This landmine looks like it'll be
lines are
next.
broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
I'm just trying to figure out where all the landmines being built at the moment. Because they are everywhere. He's doing a good job. He has 60 munitions per minute, which means he should be able to deploy 2 landmines per minute.
Listen up, squad. Engineers get the piss
Engineers do fall back.
And that's the ball game. Construction finished. Engineer Corps.
Okay, we know about these landmines here. The Kaliningrad was nearby the 222. It should stick nearby the 222, because...
Engineers getting down.
Oh, he's getting lucky. There's no landmines this region, barring right here. Engineer squad does fall back after these other sectors. Is that a third Kaliningrad? Or is that the same 2 he has in the field? He has 2. He does get short barreled Panzer IV, as much as like that. I don't know what he should use to fight against landmines. Fists are not very good against landmines, that's for sure.
The enemy has moved against one of Germany's victory points.
I suppose,
One of our sectors
I don't
has
know.
been cut off.
Yeah, more Kaliningrads just to find them. Does lose another Kaliningrad there.
Territory cut
Does
off
take out
from
one
supply.
landmine, 2 landmines to go down. Suppose the Kaliningrads should be working with the 222s. Kaliningrads just go around camouflage, spotting landmines, let the 222s take them out. But he's not doing a good job keeping the Kaliningrads alive, honestly. He can build a Berkantiga to get them all recovered. Which may actually be cost effective, I have no idea.
Ready.
Capture the VP now.
combat ready. Was ist los? Target is secured.
Activate Panther Battle Group. I don't know if that's going to be useful or not, because Panther's not super great versus landmines either. And there's 3 more there, which he spotted. Panther's onto the AT guns. He's gone for Luftwaffe ground forces, which may not be a great doctrine in this case. Possibly. Yeah, I suppose mortar half-tracks, once it gets scouted, you can just barrage them a bit more safely, let the Kaliningrad go around camouflage safely, scouting them out. I do not want to see a pair of Panthers right now. I suppose Panthers Alpha are a little bit more bulk to find the landmines the hard way. 2's getting some damage there. You can pull out some butterfly bombs and make this area more mined up. Oh god. I guess MG and AT gun, yeah, that would make sense. He has plenty of munitions income as well, so he's able also to deploy a lot of incendiary mortars. And the larger AoE effect can help burn down the landmines. Or he could just start spamming out butterfly bombs and make everything just explosive. More landmines here. There's a Panzer IV. You know? Having the Panzer IV just simply plant a Panzer IV here, plant Panzer IV here, and just camp the points. The opponent can't place landmines around a Panzer IV-C. There's a landmine there, but there's also a landmine here. Mortar half-track deployed on the field. Maybe it's going to clear out the landmines of mortars. Though honestly, now think about it as well, the mortar half-track not necessarily clearing out the landmines when scouted, but simply trying to fire against your opponent, and the chance of it finding a random landmine is very likely at this point in time. Just a random splash.
Died in action.
How many Ketting grounds have gone down?
We've upgraded our status.
Landmine here, why not? How much? He still has 130 munitions. Somehow he has a little bit more munitions income as well. Snipers there. Full efficiency 1. Somehow the snipers are not the biggest threat on the field. Gotta... was there a squad wipe? I see 5 kills, and see 2 and 2 here, so I think there was a full squad wipe, yep. So there was a full squad wipe there. Those landmines been there for quite some time.
Half-track deployed and ready for orders.
Destroy a landmine here, and the Kaliningrad carcass does go down.
Way to go, engineers. Ready. We'll hold the point.
We have an M3 with a quad. I'm so surprised he can afford the upgrade, honestly. But his munitions income has been quite good. He has a fuel observation post? Okay. I still have no... Potion... You know, now think about it. The potion makers are not useful. The potion makers are not good versus landmines. The Luftwaffe ground forces are going to be pretty reasonable, but right now, he doesn't really need high damaging infantry, which is a weird thing to say. He's fighting against engineers. Most things are going to be good against engineers. So he does not need to worry about getting elite infantry since he's not fighting against any sort of standard infantry. So yeah, discard the Fallschirmjägers. Just generally a first. US player playing down more landmines. Had the US player... don't think it's found in the butterfly bombs yet. There goes that engineer and a landmine. The landmine you can see here, if you look closely, you see a tiny little bit blue. That landmine's almost destroyed. Finds a butterfly bomb.
Anti-tank crew, ready.
And decides to fall back there.
Construction finished.
We are at 300 points.
This game's also been pretty bloodless, hasn't it? Hardly anybody's died this game. Other than Kennegrads and now a mortar half-track. Or was it the infantry half-track? Nope, that was a mortar half-track. The infantry half-track went down there. Does throw some rounds there. Kennegrad carcass does go down.
We are taking fire.
Somehow this fight can literally go on for forever. I'm kind of just... This game is just... not normal. Does spot some more of the mines there. Does get himself revealed a little bit. Motion makes its way forward. Kennegrad here. You have a Minesweeper engineer, but not cleaning up the butterfly bombs just yet. Panzer Force C way forward. There is an AT gun here, so he is taking some hits there. And the Panzer Force C is about to go down.
The enemy has moved against one of Germany's victory points.
Receive the bounce. Oh, he's gone for armor.
Unit down.
We have light vehicle capturing now available for the US player, so the quad half-tracking will capture up sectors. The ground forces do fall back. As 4C does go down here. 2-2's making their way forward. There are landmines everywhere. We've got 4 here, 3 here. Finds 2, finds 3, goes down. Engine crit, flanks the AT gun. And relatively poor response time allows him to overrun the AT gun. But now the Vickers, or not Vickers placement, the 30 cal placement getting some great damage there, in which it may take out the 2-2 instead. Does spot the 4 landmines here. And let's say 2-2 will escape on out of there. Kennegrad will go down.
Vehicle has been destroyed in action.
You can use a Burgundy gun to get the... Okay, I'm done with that right now. This game is starting to break my mind. Let's see. He has a lot of manpower, a lot of munitions. Spam up butterfly bombs. How many Minesweepers does the US player have? He's lost 2 engineers, has 1 Minesweeper. At this point in time, it's probably good idea to just upgrade the other ones with Minesweepers if your opponent's going to spam up butterfly bombs. The US player does have a triple capture in his favor and counting down in his favor quite rapidly. He has 8 command points, but we saw the quad half-track capturing on up, so I'm pretty sure he's gone for armor.
We're losing ground out there.
And a grad camouflage there. Does spot the built and unbuilt landmine. Finds a landmine. More landmines being built. 30 cal.
Enemy units down.
And M180 gun gets a kill. Kennegrad does go down.
Ready! Construction is finished!
Oh. Kennegrad is still here spotting. We actually see a rifleman squad. I guess he lost too many Kennegrads, that's for one. He threw away them a little bit too much.
Now we can building complete.
So maybe be more aggressive and trying to scout them out with the Kennegrad at least. And the mortar half-track I think was a good way to go.
We got landmines. That's it. Construction finished.
This is a strategy maybe a bit more map dependent as well, because you don't really get that much munitions income on other maps. And this map's view control is still 50-50.
Minefield's clean. Point captured.
Panzer is on the field.
Trying to take our territory.
Finds a landmine. Landmine destroys the observation post. Outfitting.
Enemy is down to 100 points.
We have finished construction.
I say the Fulgrim Makers, like I said beforehand, was definitely a bad option. Right now the US player has 70 munitions per minute. Kaliningrad does get destroyed. Does spot these landmines here. One landmine destroyed. Oh, I should have destroyed this one first so this guy could go back capturing. There's also 2 AT guns here. Snipers moving forward. They're also going mine spam with sniper support. Gets a full wipe there. The Panzer were definitely a bad option. I guess he should have, back to better terms, I guess he's not really used to fighting against mine spam, so he did a lot of bad choices, like Panzer were a bad idea, the Fulgrim Makers were a bad idea.
The victory point is now under control of Kampfgruppe.
I think the mortar half track and the short barrel Panzer IV were a good start. The short barrel Panzer IV could help him secure control of sectors, prevent landmines being deployed around here. Mortar half tracks can engage the AT guns, of course, but also able to randomly detonate all these landmines with a stray shot. Camouflage Kaliningrads probably were a good idea. Not sure what the other doctrines will offer to really support this out. Yeah, I don't think the other doctrines really support anything to fight against landmine spam. He has a lot of munitions stored on up, so utilizing more butterfly bombs probably been a good idea. Maybe even Scorcher sector artillery. Hummels could also easily detonate landmines in a missed shot, because you'd be surprised how many times landmines get exploded from a random shot. And finds 2 landmines there, and more landmines here. Fully mobilize. Jesus. And look at all the emplacements now he has. Sure, he lost the AT gun, but he had time to entrench. Go along with the landmines. Camouflage Kaliningrad there. Yeah, the US player just has a full battle line, defensive line. Finds another landmine. Just assume every approach has a landmine. Snipers do get some good shots in the Luftwaffe ground forces. I suppose Luftwaffe ground forces having extra models wouldn't be half bad to survive landmines and snipers.
Our enemies will cower as the Wirbelwind Flakpanzer is now available for deployment.
Oh, more butterfly bombs. Yeah, fight mines with mines. Let's see, what does the US player have? Has 11 command points. And that one does go out of control there.
The enemy is down to 25 points.
Yeah, let's go for 4-man squads.
Is at 100%.
He almost deployed out his entire doctrine. He had a little bit more command points. He probably could have got the Pershing out as well, all in one go. We've now got Sprint there. Sprint's to a landmine. He will find another landmine there. squad rips apart that squad. Motion makers push away forward, trying to hit the AT gun. I wonder how well Hotchkisses would do with the Morphin Barrage.
Weapon crew reporting casualties.
I mean, right now the mines are Lisa's problem.
Enemy unit down.
An engineer has efficiency too. Got fresh ambush spawn of Potion Jaegers. That would make a bit more sense, but there's just too many MGs here. How many AT guns do he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1 Hellcat, 3 snipers. Yeah, he has hardly took any losses. His casualty count must be actually even below 20. It looks like the Panzer League player does back of the game. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.